In a world where scammers run amok, one internet detective is ready to call all of them out. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I am your Sifu, Coffeezilla. And welcome to Fake Guru Fridays. Guys, that's right. Each day has a theme, and we're bringing back Fake Guru Fridays. This is one of my favorite days that, I don't know, we just kind of lost it in the mix, so we're bringing it back. And today we're answering an age-old question, which is, pyramid schemes are often pitched to people who don't have much financial know-how. They're usually pitched to lower income communities who just don't know better, who are desperate. You get the idea. It's nothing on them. It's just this predatory tactic. But what happens when you try to pitch to real investors a pyramid scheme? An insane idea. What do you do? What do real investors do when they are pitched insane ideas? Well, the result is incredible. But for this, we're going to have to go to the computer. So let's go. Wow, look, nice graphics, fancy graphics. Paid a lot of money for that. I hope you guys appreciate the $10 million studio, guys. Let's be real. Very legitimate. So, see, look, some people say it's a green screen. Can't be a green screen. I'm wearing green right now, so that's impossible. Anyways, let's get this started, shall we? Okay. Oh, not the right page. We'll edit that out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man trying to hide behind a white presentation, and he's about to get destroyed. Let me set this up. Let me set the stage. So this is Dragon's Den. It's like Shark Tank, if you know it from the US. Basically, people come on, they pitch their investment ideas to actual investors who have run real businesses. I'm not saying those investors are perfect, because we've talked about some of their shady business dealings, but in this case, justice is about to be served. It's about to be served real nice.
Hello, Dragons. My name is Andy Niakis, and I'm from Brampton, Ontario. I stand humbly before you today to offer you a historical business opportunity.
Already off to a bad start. Why the big breath, okay?
How much money are you looking for, Andy?
I'm looking for $175,000 of your hard-earned dollars, which works out to $35,000 per dragon, as I would like all 5 of you on board.
What do we get? How much of the company?
If you could please let me finish my pitch, I will lead up to it. I have important information. It's not a product that I'm selling.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
This guy, the balls on this guy already. How do you go? They're investing in you. You don't go, hey, sir, please shut up. I'll take questions at the end of this presentation.
You're so nice, Arlene.
I would like all 5 of you on board. In exchange, you will get a business package within our rapidly growing company. This business package will be responsible in the near future for bringing you huge returns.
That's the face that I'm giving right now. Buzzword, 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 business package, buzzword, buzzword. We'll get huge returns, buzzword, in the next earnings quarter. Where's the talk about equity? What are your sales? What's the real business?
This is going to reward you with a lot of money in the future.
Ta-da!
Instead of all these reward points cards with clutter and restriction, with one card, Lioness guarantees you cash back into your bank account after your routine purchases.
How much? What percentage?
It can vary. It can go from 20 to 40%.
Wait a sec.
Kevin.
I go buy something, I get 20% of
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That's not real.
the purchase value in cash?
Yes, sir.
That ain't gonna happen.
You got to explain that further, because that doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely.
Let him
Keep
do
going.
So thank you, sir.
You should be sweating.
Dude, do you guys see this? Do you guys see the sweat on this man's brow here? This is why the name Shark Tank is actually a lot better than Dragon's Den, because dragons, sharks smell blood in the water, they pounce, and they're about to rip this guy to shreds. Poor man. I feel bad for him, because I don't even think he's at the top of this thing.
Shush.
The way it works is that the shoppers sign up and register for free, and excuse me, I'm just so nervous.
I know this is gonna end badly for you. I want you to know that.
Kevin, I want you to...
Can we make that a meme in our community? As soon as we catch some red flags, it's like, I know this is going to end badly for you. I want you to know that.
I know this is going to end badly for you. I want you to know that.
Kevin, I want you to let this poor man get his pitch.
Very badly.
Arlene, I got to know how I get 20% off my retail purchases.
Well, we're going to hear if we let him talk.
You know what? I see these things a lot where like the hosts are not sweating at all, and then the other guy is the whole time is like sweating profusely. I think it's a trick of the lights. I think they put the hot lights on the guy, and then they have like cool fans on the hosts, because nobody normally sweats this much. As you'll see in the next clip too, this isn't just this guy. All the people pitching, they're like sweating profusely, and I don't think it's just nerves. Which, by the way, is genius on the producer's part, if that's true.
The shoppers register for free, and Lioness partners up with retailers to take a sales commission of the sales they generate that particular.
I don't even think this guy knows what his own company does. I don't think he's the owner of it. He doesn't sound like it. Like he isn't confident in what his own company does. This is what all the MLMers do. You ask them what their company does, they're like, well, we have a distribution chain of logistics. If you get to the right tier and you get the override, it's going to go ahead and get you rich. They don't understand it.
Retailer, depending on their profit margin, just like a commission-based salesman in a company.
I get it.
I don't get it.
I get it.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna try to explain to you in a simple term.
If I can help you sign us up, and then the deal is we should go sign up other people, right?
Absolutely.
And they sign up other people.
Isn't that a pyramid scheme?
We're 8 years old in Europe.
You're dead. Stop. Don't hurt yourself, bud.
And a pyramid scheme falls apart at the bottom, correct? Because every time you move to the top. The supporters from this is the shoppers, which register for free.
Right.
And they're motivated to go use their cards at all the
Save money.
retailers.
I don't make any money if someone signs up underneath me.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Absolutely.
Oh.
That's why it's a
Absolutely.
pyramid scheme.
Oop.
It's not a pyramid
Large
scheme.
foot circling above your head.
This whole thing is just a roast. I mean, this is legal right here. This is manslaughter right now. This poor man is getting obliterated.
What does it cost to become a business partner?
The one that I bought is $10,000, and that's to start in Canada alone.
Andy, how much?
$10,000. That's ridiculous. What? I've seen MLMs for like $500. 10 grand. This poor man, he hasn't made his money back. This guy's a lowly peon. I guarantee it. He acts like it.
How much of a return on your money have you got now?
So far, I'm on my way 0 because I've been very busy.
Well, how many years ago did you give him the 10,000?
It's like that sweating meme. just profusely. I feel bad for this guy at this point. Now, at this point, knowing what I know, he's getting scammed and he's being humiliated all at the same time. So it is funny because he's trying to scam other people, but he also is being scammed himself. That's what you find out in some of these things. It's like you're getting scammed, but you're also scamming other people. It's terrible.
Basically, it was in steps. The last payment I made was about 3 months ago, where I borrowed money against my house.
No. Why would you do that? Don't ever borrow money against your house. This isn't even a scam thing. This poor man has been hoodwinked and bamboozled. He went into the most aggressive entrepreneur show to try to pitch the very idea that he got scammed into and try to scam those people. And this is the face he's getting. I got to perfect that face. I got to get on one of these Shark Tanks sometime soon. Because I guarantee you, actually, no cap, as the kids say, I'd be a great shark. I'd sniff out all these con artists, liars, etc. I wouldn't let any of them through. And this is the face I'd be giving all of them. Just like that.
Because the returns overpower any percentage
When
that
are
I
the
have
returns coming?
The returns are
When you give him $35,000.
Wait a second. Why would an investor give $10,000 to somebody and never get a return?
He's down. Stop kicking this man while he's down.
You're gonna get a return. You're
When?
guaranteed your return
When?
as soon as you find your 4 directs.
Oh! Bada boom!
Ah, it's so painful. Oh, we're starting off Fake Guru Friday right, boys. Hairless Sweaty Man is not the guru. It's the structure, the multi-level marketing structure. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's my show. So I guess this is Fake Guru Friday. Lioness is the name of the scam, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. I don't know if I told you guys that in the beginning. I thought we were just going to find out together. But yeah, little give back scam.
Who did you buy this from?
From my
card
ex-wife in Europe. Honestly. Boom.
How much has she made?
It's hard to say because it's in Hungarian forints.
His poor man's life is falling apart, and Kevin O'Leary's like,
Honestly.
I think the odds of you getting money from the Dragons is pretty low. Gotta be honest.
Why is that?
Have mercy.
It's a straightforward business. I mean,
Andy,
here's the way it works.
The deal.
Just simply.
You're losing us.
Lioness up here, okay?
Getting
Here's
wild.
me, and here's the 5 dragons under me.
And there's a big foot above you about to squash you.
Why?
Because it's a really stupid idea.
yeah.
Just hold on. Can you finish that analogy for me so that it's you?
Yes. Here's Lioness, here's me,
Yeah.
and here comes the 5 dragons
Yeah.
underneath me.
Underneath, got it.
And they start to build.
And they each pay me $37,000 for the privilege of joining a pyramid scheme. Yeah, that's going to work.
Their network
Yeah.
bigger because everybody that you bring in, they're going to bring in
So I
somebody.
start here.
Yes.
And then it gets bigger and bigger,
Bigger
and
and bigger,
bigger
and then
and
the-
bigger. What did I just make, Andy?
Can we get back to this nasty P word, the pyramid scheme?
Yeah.
Which
So we start here. Oops. Uh-huh. And he's like, yeah. What did I make, Andy? Oh, this poor man. You got to feel bad for him. You do.
is illegal.
My friend, this is not something that I would ever invest in, and neither should you have. You have, I'm out.
Yep.
I don't know if it's a pyramid or not,
It is,
but my reaction is
in my opinion. I'm looking at you, Lioness lawyers, in my opinion. Okay? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. That's why he said that, actually, is literally so he doesn't get sued.
not comfortable selling this to any of my friends
Wow.
or business associates. So I'm out.
Andy, I don't think you should take any more money and invest it in this. It might not be a good idea. I'm out.
Absolutely no way would I put money into this. This stuff is distasteful. I'm out.
Oh, that's a good one. Distasteful. So, all right. Finish this up.
It doesn't impress me. I am not
Oh,
impressed by
we
the
forgot this guy existed.
way it's operating as well. So, for that reason, I'm out.
Okay.
Thank you. They'll take that with you.
You guys will see. You'll all see. When I'm worth $100 million and I've sold gift cards and credit card give backs to everybody in the entire world, you'll see what fools you were. Now, if you're like me and you just saw that guy get eviscerated on national television, I'd stay away if you're one of these pyramid scheme guys. But no. The thing with pyramid scheme people, and this is the truth, this is honest, they believe in themselves. Like, deep down to the core, they've been indoctrinated that this pyramid scheme is going to change the world. So they don't see like what everyone else sees, and you're about to see that. Oh. This is already off to a bad start when you look like you're about to try to revive Frankenstein with your little science experiment from the 3rd grade. This is not going to go well. There's nothing sexy about what I'm seeing right now.
Hello, Dragons. My name is Paul Lobo. This is Barry Ritchie.
Okay.
Our company is Air Oasis Limited. The purpose of us being here is we want £125,000 of your money, and in return, we will give you 10% equity in our company. Our product produces water out of air, and Barry is now going to give you a brief...
So it's a dehumidifier, like a thing that exists already?
presentation.
Ambitious plans for market penetration. Barry Ritchie and Paul Lobo's pitch for £125,000 of investment in their company Air Oasis certainly hasn't lacked confidence. But what's behind their confident claims? Theo Paphitis wants to know.
Barry, Paul, I'm Theo.
Hi, Theo. Nice to meet you.
7p a litre
Yes.
sounds cheap when you compare it with bottled water,
Yes.
but it's not cheap when you compare it to just filter, because there's units like that just filter existing.
That's right, without question. Without question.
The difference is these don't need a water supply, so they will be very good in humid countries.
Without question.
Where you can't get water to a unit.
Most definitely.
So the UK market's not actually going to be a very good market for this, is it?
Well, I think it is actually. There's a lot of people that are interested in reducing their carbon.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. I can already tell who this salesman is, the guy talking right now, not this guy, the guy talking. He's the salesman who everything always fits his product. Like, you come into the store, and he's like, oh, do you need a mattress? And you're like, oh, no, I already have a bed. And he goes, no, 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 mattresses are great for people who already have beds. And you're like, no, no, I just bought a mattress yesterday. He's like, actually, this mattress is great for people who just bought a mattress yesterday. You're like, no, this doesn't fit what I need right now.
And what is it costing you to buy these?
They're coming into me.
Oh. The sweat begins again. I'm telling you, they have heaters on these people so that they sweat during the presentation. I know it, because this is not a normal amount of human sweat.
Barry and Paul are confident of healthy margins, but Duncan Bannatyne thinks he's spotted a flaw in their plans.
No, tell you what I don't like about this product is something you said in your pitch. What you're going to do is educate the public. You haven't explained how you're going to educate the public, and you're not going to educate the public. The public are going to continue using tap water or drinking bottled water.
Yep.
Duncan, as soon as you do this test, which is very visual,
Paul,
it really,
Paul,
that's the education.
Paul, you can't travel around the country knocking on people's doors.
Look at how arrogant this hand raise is. I've never seen something worse than this. I would never invest in somebody who has this face on. This is the smuggest face I've ever seen. And I know it's London or the UK, but this is pretty bad, even for you guys.
Knocking on people's doors, going in with 2 glasses of water and saying to people, look at the difference, buy one of these machines. You can't do that.
Yes, we can.
You can't educate the public.
We've just got 100 kits in little cases. This is like the Kirby vacuum cleaner. This is the bugs on the bed under the microscope. We've got 300 people
So
signed up already to go out door to door on commission only, part-time, hairdressers, mothers.
Barry, the point I'm making isn't that you can't go around knocking on doors. The point I'm making is you can't afford to go around knocking on doors.
Oh, really? Hold on. No, actually, let me make this more accurate. Gotta get a little water here. Hold on. It's gonna be too much. All right, no, it's gonna. Ah! Oh, really? Really? I can't do it. Really? Huh?
There isn't enough money to go around knocking on doors and saying to people, look, would you like me to come in and show you these 2 glasses of water and show you the difference, and then you can buy my machine for 500 quid.
Okay, but there is, because it doesn't cost them. We've bought all the kits. The people are taking on a part-time commission-only basis. They get £100 a sale. They do 3 in a week. They get 150 per sale. It's good old-fashioned pyramid, multi-level direct market.
Oops. You know, you see, he caught himself. It's good old-fashioned pyramid schemes. Multi-level marketing.
3 in a week. It's good old-fashioned pyramid, multi-level direct marketing.
Did you see? He went through. Oh gosh, I have to explain something for you guys to fully get the context of this. Pyramid. It used to be called pyramid selling. Then they rebranded it after everyone realized that was a scam to multi-level marketing. Everyone realized that was a scam, so they renamed it to direct selling. This guy has been in the game so long that he goes through fluidly all 3 words for it seamlessly. Oh, this is incredible.
Have you ever sold
vacuum
cleaners?
Surprise, surprise.
I've done the lot. 16 years old. I was the top salesman at 17.
Barry, you run the risk of talking yourself back down those stairs without an investment.
Okay.
The reason I asked if you've been a Kirby selling person is that I could have told you were, because actually what you used to do is stand in people's room, bombard them and barrage them exactly the way you're trying to do with us now until they capitulate and buy that carpet cleaner. I've seen the selling techniques, which I have to say really, really annoys me. You are talking about a...
This guy's confidence is slowly diminishing. If you see, the face is getting sweatier. Both of ours are. And the confidence is going away. The smugness going away. Didn't have all the answers he thought he did.
About a pyramid selling scheme. I've got to tell you, for me, that is a combination that I would run a mile from.
Okay, that's fine.
So I have no reason to invest. I'm out.
Okay.
The atmosphere in the den is darkening. A furious Deborah Meaden wants nothing to do with the duo. And she's not the only dragon to be alienated by the pitch.
As a business proposition, does this excite me for £150,000? No. Working with Barry would just drive me crazy. I don't think I could handle it. And for those reasons, guys, I'm out.
This guy's getting eviscerated, and nobody's coming to save him. That's my favorite part.
2 dragons are out.
Paul, how do you work with this guy?
Very well. I love his enthusiasm.
No. I get Barry. I don't get you.
Leave her in
do you
the
do
product?
everything Barry says?
No, not at all.
That's the benefit. When 2 men in a business always agree, one of them is unnecessary.
Well,
I only see one unnecessary man here.
How much money have you made? Have you got money to put into it?
Yes, I have. I put in £150,000.
So you put in 150,000 of your own cash?
Yes.
And Barry?
I'm about 50 and about $1 million in hard work.
This man is so sassy. Can I just say? And about $1 million of hard work. Relax, dude. He asked you a question. You gotta have the right partner in a partnership, and Barry's not cutting it, I gotta say.
Have you got any more money, Paul?
Of course I've got more money.
How much more money have you got?
Well, I don't think that concerns you.
It does concern me.
How much money have you got?
You're asking for an investment. Of course it concerns him how much his investors have to put in the business that may be failing very soon. This is rough.
Probably about 10 million in the bank, let's say.
Well, I don't think that's a valid question.
Well, I'll tell you why it's a valid question. If you've got the money, why aren't you putting the bloody money on the
Let us
table?
explain why.
Explain.
We want your expertise, your knowledge, so that we can really go...
Well, why should I give you money for you to get knowledge from me?
Well, we're not a charity. We're not going to let you have...
They're not a charity. They can look at this guy. My face when gurus try to pitch me a pyramid scheme on Dragon's Den.
You want knowledge from me and my money?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, absolutely. That's why we're here.
I haven't got mug written over my forehead, you know.
I don't know British, but I'm assuming that that's a big insult. Mug? I don't know. My UK editor is going to have to explain that one to me.
An enraged Peter Jones has blasted the duo. The dragons are clearly infuriated by the entrepreneurs themselves.
Barry, can you give him a glass of water, please?
Certainly.
Barry and Paul's only hope now is to salvage their pitch by proving their water tastes as good as they say.
This is good. This is good. Reset the pitch. Yes, you're a pyramid scheme, but maybe your pyramid scheme tastes great.
Barry, it tastes terrible.
It tastes terrible.
Well, I've had all these conversations, but nobody's sort of tasting the water.
Is it that?
Taste that water.
That's because it's warm, that's why.
Unusual taste.
Oh, no. Unusual taste? That's a bad adjective for water. Unusual.
Something in this.
I haven't.
There's
You
something.
just gave me it out of there.
Don't be
I
ridiculous.
give me a clean glass.
No way. There's something in it.
There's nothing in it. Here, use your glass and go and get a drink of that water.
Mayhem erupts in the den.
You thought they were sweating before. It's just getting started.
That's got nothing to do with the cold. It's got an aftertaste.
The dragons declare Barry and Paul's water to be totally unpalatable.
It's revolting.
My kids will throw that back at you.
Theo Paphitis demands an
Guys, I swear, I can explain.
explanation.
Taste it. Does it taste terrible or not?
It doesn't taste terrible, but it certainly doesn't taste as good as it should do.
It doesn't
but the
taste
machine
like
has
water.
Not, but it's a brand spanking new machine that needed to be flushed and everything else properly. This is.
It's a brand spanking new machine that doesn't work. I don't know what's going on here, guys.
Why it's here.
It needs to be set up for a longer period of time
Exactly. And it takes
in order
4 or 5 hours to get it working properly.
So what is the temperature?
What? Hey, I'll tell you how long it takes to get your tap water. Just 4 to 5 hours.
21 degrees.
Just listen to me, 'cause I'm getting really annoyed now. I'm complaining not about the temperature, but the fact it's got a terrible, appalling aftertaste. So don't make excuses about the temperature. I'm out.
It's all but over for Barry and Paul. They've been
over.
blasted by Theo Paphitis. Now Duncan Bannatyne and Peter Jones step forward to have their say.
You know, the thing is, what gets me is this. You did all these tests on this water to show your water is the best.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I tested your water.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's rubbish.
Yes.
We all tested it. We all said the same thing.
Yes.
And then you said that's because that machine hasn't been flushed.
Yes.
in order for you to see our machine in its full operation, it would have been fair for this machine to be here overnight. Then it would have been.
Well, you've gone from. You've gone from justice. You've gone from an hour and a half to all night now. You know, but it doesn't really answer my question. And you know, I'm not going to invest in it, so I'm out.
Paul, Barry, you've basically brought a product here that lives or dies on the back of the quality that it produces.
Can I say, in all the times that we...
He doesn't even make a point. He just goes...
Of the quality that it produces.
Can I say, in all the times that we've tasted that water, amongst you dragons, that's the first time...
It's unfortunate.
...it's been like this. That's all I can say to you.
I think enough has been said by everybody else, and I don't think you're here necessarily to be insulted. So, good luck in your endeavours, but I'm not going to invest in the business, and I'm out.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Barry and Paul have felt the full force of the...
All right. And that's it, guys. That's how you invest in a... Or that's how you pitch a pyramid scheme on Dragon's Den. Woo! Rough. Even for me. Get a fan in here. Actually, hold on. I think we can. Whoop. $10 million studio, guys. We got fan technology. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this lighthearted episode of Fake Guru Friday. In this case, the fake guru is pyramid schemes. And I guess the people getting scammed are the people investing in those pyramid schemes and taking them on these reality shows to be trashed in front of the entire world. I hope you learned your lesson, guys. Don't do it again. Thank you for watching. Gosh, it feels good to be daily, huh? It used to be I took the weekend off, but now, hey, see you tomorrow.